Hi guys, thank you so much for coming to my channel. My name is Brian. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more insight of what's been going on with our K1 visa with our timeline. So it's already October 13th and I finally got some updates of like what's been happening right now. So finally I got this yesterday in the mail and it is the notice of action of the I-797, and this is gonna be my original copy of the K1 visa approval. So I'll just pretty much read it out of what it says on top here. It says the above petition has been approved. We have sent your original visa petition to the Department of State National Visa Center, which is obviously the NVC, to their address, which is in New Hampshire. The USCIS has completed all actions. Further inquiries should be directed to the NVC. The NVC now process all approved fiancé petition. The NVC processing should be completed within 2 to 4 weeks after receiving the petition from the USCIS. So that means is that my petition or everything of what's going on is being processed to the NVC, and then NVC is going to be taking between 3 to 4 weeks, depending how long it's going to take, to send a notification to me and to my fiance that we have our case record number to be available so we can track it, and also tells us where the location of the consulate embassy where my fiance is currently living. She lives in Thailand, in Bangkok. So hopefully by the time we get that case record number, we can enter into the online system, and from there we can see where it's tracking from NVC to go in transit, and then hopefully to have our case to be received. So let me just continue that. You will receive a notification by mail when the NVC has sent your petition to the U.S. Embassy or Consulate. The notification letter will provide you with a unique number, which I pretty much explained, for your case, and the same address of the U.S. Embassy or Consulate where your petition has been sent. You should allow a minimum of 30 days of the Department of State processing before contacting the NVC. So if I don't hear anything within the next 30 days, I can totally contact the NVC and inquire our case number, and so I can get that number so I can track it as well too. And if you have not received any correspondence from the NVC within 30 days, you may contact the NVC by email at nvcinquiry@state.gov, which I'll pretty much put it on top right over here on the bottom of the email. And then if you guys need to notify them, that's the email to be sent. You will enter the USCIS receipt number from this approval notice in the subject line. In order to receive information about your petition, you will need to include the petitioner's name, the date of birth, and the applicant name and the date of birth in the body of the email. So I have to enter both mine and then the petitioner, which I'm sponsoring, which is my fiance, and then give all the information to the body so then they can verify everything. And it says on the paper, this form is not a visa and may not be used in the place of a visa. And then pretty much it gives you like a barcode and where your service center was located when they're approved. So this is kind of like a copy that you'll be getting that in the mail, so then that way it's be on file. But definitely make a Xerox copy. Always make Xerox copy, guys, making sure you guys have duplicate copies, just in case if you need to give this to your fiance, mailing it, at least you got duplicate copies. I believe from what I've been hearing from forums, on group chats, and then on YouTube, when I get these documents, I have to make sure I Xerox the copies, and I have to give the original copies to my fiance, just in case when she has to submit any documents, evidence for her future interview. So when that happens, I will have to give her both my originals and then also make her duplicate copies. I'm nice enough to make duplicate copies and copy scans of like documents for evidence. So I've been prepping everything for her to making sure that I fill up my I-134 application, which is the affidavit to support my fiance. I got everything when it comes to making copies of recent trips that I was been to Thailand and Bangkok. I got all my hotels confirmation, hotel bookings, transportations, updates on latest video chats, video messaging from Facebook to Line to WhatsApp, letters that was been sent, just anything when it comes to like from the time you submitted long time ago from your I-29F to like right now. I've been collecting all evidence, making sure that I'm ready for my fiance's K1 visa, which she'll be doing at the Thailand embassy. So I've been trying to help her because I don't know what the cost is gonna be like when she has to go and make copies at the Xerox. So I was kind enough to actually help her out, and I work at a place where I can make duplicate copies. I can have a Xerox machine, it's free. So I made all these copies, and I pretty much set it up in a little folder for her, which I'm gonna be mailing to her. It's gonna have all her documents that I made for her, so that she'll be ready for prepping for her interview. So you know, a nice fiance, and I love her, so I'll do anything to make sure she will pass through this interview. But I hope this video does help out a lot, and then just want to give you guys my timeline, what's been happening. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like the button, comment down below what you think, and if you guys have any questions, please message on the comments. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned on the next things that's going to happen for our K1 visa. So I'll keep you guys updated. Stay safe, have a wonderful day and a weekend, and this is Brian saying goodbye. Aloha.